I want to take a look at a map because a mapper had requested that I check out his map, so I'm going to do that. Okay. First thing is a random thing, but I do feel like this pillar might be a little too close to this like axis right here. Because I feel like unless they're really trying to block sightlines from door to door, I feel like this is gonna make it a little bit annoying to like rotate out of the spawn sometimes. But I think if this pillar was just inched a little bit forward, it would make the spawn more comfortable, and you're less likely to bump into it. But okay. Okay, so we got a corner. No cover on the spawn door. It's just wide open over here. Always something you gotta check because of sniper sight lines. Guess there's cover here. You see people's toes? From up here, no. You would have to drop down here to see people's toes on sniper. Okay. Other spawn. Kind of the same thing. It's wide open. Okay. Got a tube. Oh, a little bit. A little nook. This is kind of a death pit. A little bit of a no man's land. I don't think people will enjoy this, especially because it's right next to the point. If you get stuck down here, it's going to be pretty unfun to just go anywhere. There's nothing to jump on. So this would be the kind of place where you'd put like a little prop for people to climb up just to get the fuck out of this ditch. I mean, it's kind of a similar story over here, right? So either make this all like a lot more connected and seamless, or adding options to get out of these ditches would be good. Okay, you got your lower main shutter. Completely wide open to the right side. That feels like the sniper spot. Back right. Oh, hey. Ludidas. Thank you for the prime. Appreciate that. Hey, you can get a signed hat. Hats for subs. Yeah, if I'm a sniper, I'm probably sitting right here. Because you can see that entrance. You can see this entrance completely. This entrance completely. And you have a pretty good shot at that entrance too. So this seems like the god sightline on a sniper. So that, you know, it's something that has to be tested whether or not that's too OP or not. On the other side, you can see that one. That one's covered. This lower main's completely covered. Yeah, this one's not nearly as good for a sniper, but it's way better for a sentry. If I put a sentry right here, you can't see it. There's no spam angle. Non-existent. And it covers, you know, 80% of the point, I believe. So this would be the default sentry spot, I think. Maybe you'd like toss it like in one of these little corners or pits. I don't know. This corner maybe. You could pressure that doorway, yeah. Doorways, doorways, doorways. Is this a roof? Okay, I can use this rooftop. Pretty big, pretty wide, pretty open. It feels like, actually. There's a lot of width on this last. Like, the distance from here to there is actually pretty substantial. So I am wondering if maybe there, you know, could be more things, but I'd have to play it to feel it out. Some interesting verticality here. This feels like a pretty good spot to just lurk as a soldier. Don't really see the point from here. Reminiscent of Sunshine, but pretty good high ground to shoot down or just wait out an Uber. Some cubbies down here as well for lurking spots. Okay. So you got like an underground area connects to the lobby. I always saw this as like a back cap route. I would feel pretty worried pushing out this way because you just don't see any of the other doors and you're in this pit and it's tough. There's health down there. Okay. Upper lobby. Fairly easy to climb up here. Push straight to the point from there. Point is now on high ground like a spire. Okay, interesting. This lobby, straight into the shutter. Into this little cubby. I mean, I'm sure people will stand up here, shoot down on you. But it's something you can climb up to try to push out as well. Okay. Ceiling is a little low, but I don't know. It does make it so that you can hold up here a little bit more easily. You have a little bit of protection from getting bombed. That's kind of nice, maybe for like a forward hold. This is actually a god spot in terms of info. You can sit here and you can see everything. This is pretty nice actually for peeking lobby. Because you can see every pathway. So good info there. Nice. If I pushed out this way, you know, I would be worried about backcaps over here. So it does feel like you would need to have control over the upper and the lower area when pushing out. I would probably say this one is probably a stronger spot because it's harder to sustain though because you're in the open. You can't hold this in cover. You're completely exposed to the point. It's pretty awkward. Hugs happening. Let's see. Ready up? Why is the map walk through a door and you're on height? Competitive TF2, you know, very height oriented, so that's something that they were going for, but I don't know. But you walk through, oh, you can hide behind this flag. Okay. Cool curving stairs on both sides. Bridge up to the point. I do like the shape of this spire. It's pretty cool.
I love this game.
Is that a sight line? What do I see? That is a sight line. Potential sniper sight line right here. Into bats.
Okay, which way we flanking?
Bug noises in the background. But you can bypass it by going this way. So you don't want to get sniped. Oh man. Then you come here and your toes are visible. No, there's a fence. Okay. Can you jump up here? Not quite. Ooh, this feels like a dangerous spot for forward holders. I kind of like it. Interesting, interesting. You have to push down in order to push forward. That's kind of cool.
Everybody got their fancy hats? Let's go.
You're extremely vulnerable to getting bombed when you're in this section. Feels like a very scout map. Like, there's no high ground here for soldiers. Like, there's not a single high ledge. Is this surfable? Maybe if you're a psycho soldier, you'll initiate with like a wall surf and just like jerf your way around. A little gimmicky, but okay. Let's see. I don't think I can jump on anything here. Unless I'm missing something. This does feel like a very vulnerable area to get bombed. Because it's hard for a demo man to get on anything, a medic. It's really just scouts who can get on any of these perches up here. I guess I'll have to speedrun the rest of this because I have a pug that I have to play. So this is a fairly open area, very bombable. This is kind of a low ground area. Spammable. This is an open area, very open. Like, you could not contain bombs through here. It's a little crazy. It almost feels too open. I don't know. It just feels like if you're in danger of getting high bombed, you would basically have to play your medic like back here, which I don't like. So that would be one concern, is that there's too many high walls. Like, you can just basically freely skybox bomb out of here from mid. And so it makes all of second almost uninhabitable, which is a little bit worrisome. You don't have to like go through a choke to access the bombs. You know, and the walls are just really easy to access, yeah. So this is like a valley thing. A lot of low ground approaches, which seems like, you know, what they were going for. It's more technical. Couple chokes. You got like this covered area, which I'm sure medics will like. Some crates. Not a lot of vision. I feel like it's going to be a challenge to know where your enemy is going. Going to be a lot of like just insta-gibs and 1v1s happening. It's probably going to feel a little chaotic when you slide on these. Okay. I don't know. Kind of a gimmick spot. You can slide around there, maybe do some crazy jumps. I don't know. Could be okay. The lack of vision on the point is a little spooky, but I don't know. Could be okay. Seems pretty cool. I mean, the size of the mid seems pretty good. Just worried about the lack of vision. The different routes seem unique and usable. I'm more worried about just the openness of everything. Spire structure is kind of cool. The approach from the offense. If you come this way, you have to like shift this way. I do like this. This has always been one of my favorite things about Badlands is that in order to climb the spire, you have to like pass in front into a very dangerous area to like wrap back around. So I'm glad that they have that here. Overall, it looks like a cool map, but yeah. I need to join my pug, so let me do that.